And here we go. Welcome, guys, to gamr. Let's have a look real quick. We got a lot of teams already starting in this game. We've got Group A. We've got Crisis 4 on slot 3. We've got Blackjack on slot 4. Sector 7 slot 5. Pro Gaming on slot 6. UAE on slot 7. Gorilla Insider on 8. Habital Gaming on slot 9. KHK in 10. The Opie in slot 11. We've got Gaming Force in slot 12, Unsullied Army on slot 13, Yin Yang on 14, Outsiders on slot 15, Better 7 in slot 16, and Navy Esports in slot 17, and last but not least, Upper 6 in slot 18. You can see KHK is busy in a fight there in Rozok. Gonna have a look there on Rozok real quick. So we got S7 KHK fighting slot 15, which is the Outsiders. KHK being only a 3-man squad with Triple N7, LK MVP and Lois. Still a full team, couple of knocks on both sides, no first yet. In the kill feed, we see there that BGE does get one knock. Sleepy gets knocked. Oh, down goes N7. Beautiful play there from Wonder. You can see Art now strongly pushing in. Guys from Out very low at the moment. KNGG coming around the corner with that S12K. Down goes Paragon. Oh, down goes Wonder. Triple N7, 1 HP.
This guy, that was just cool. Isaac leave. There's someone else shooting.
Hello, bro. Good luck.
And KHK wins this fight.
Isaac, try and get to this place. Isaac, leave here. BJ will crash you. Leave here.
There are a couple of players there on all chat. Now we got S7. Looks like they won their fight as well. They've got 2 team kills so far.
Guy, boost before them pew you come out this buggy where you did drive around.
And as they stay close, looks like we got Team 18 Upper 6 slowly pushing across the bridge. They might run straight into S7 here at the moment. Will S7 spot them?
Outsiders good days at Rozok's apartment side right now. Just pass by.
Oh, and they just rolled right past him. How lucky can you be?
Don't just enter there. Look at the place before you enter.
Other fights going on at the moment. Looks like we got Team 16 slowly rolling past.
I don't know why they do IG work. Stop my with me. This guy go my debug JJ.
Nice. Stay in there. Enter the.
Looks like BG does get a knock there on Team 6, which is Pro Gaming. They got Null, and in comes BGE now full force. And just look at him crashing that compound. Nova has to clutch it, but Nova goes down, and that is it for Pro Gaming. Well played, Reverb, getting that last wipe. Blackjack Esports on 3 kills currently.
Okay, just deep run for that side.
So all they need to do is go for zone now.
Time.
And looks like Team 17 is slowly, they're scoping in on Team 3. We might see another fight happening on Team 17 now. 17 being Navy Esports, and they do get the first knock on Katega.
Just there.
And you can just see Hanat picking him off there with that Scarl on single shot. And they must surely be ready to move in. They lost Katega. In comes the rest of Team 3. And they just taking shots all over. Let's see, will Team 17 push in here against Team 3? Can Navy Esports get a clutch?
I know you. Where you go? I don't know, but you say I have to rent a top 10 at least. We have our one
And
kill.
17 rather
just one
going
kill, the
for
one I
placement. They managed to pick up
More
one kill on that fight.
Kai.
They're going for a better spot in zone and take one.
I do knock them like this. My buggy was not close to me. I waiting for delay that, so I had to run to go pick my buggy and push up. And when I was trying to get another angle, because if I push from your side, the feet just sandwich us. You get I can same angle from back. That was just deep run for there.
Yes, it's always the buggy's fault. It's never your own. Always the vehicle's fault.
Skills went to where they could see him. That was why.
I see all the teams now trying to find a good spot in zone, trying to figure out where will the final zone end. It looks like no one is going for center zone as yet. A lot of teams just driving past each other. A lot of shots going on. No one knocking each other really. Everyone too focused on getting the placement. But looks like Team 4 BGE, they might just pull up on this hill right on top of Team 16, which is B7 Beta 7 Esports. They definitely know about the team. No, looks like they're rather gonna leave that fight for now. Go for a nice compound. But I wouldn't count them out yet. As I know these boys, they will rather take a compound close to them, still get a knock or two, and once they get that knock or two, they will be in their vehicles rushing. And we've got such a beautiful big zone so far. Plenty of space for all the teams to get in. Still 14 teams alive. So currently on slot 3 crisis core, they lost 2 players so far. UAE lost 1 player so far. And the rest all full teams. Team 14 Yin Yang, they lost 2 players so far. Slot 18 upper 6, they've lost 2 players so far. Team 6 Pro Gaming has been wiped out, and Team 15 Outsiders have been wiped out. So that is the only 2 teams that have gone back to the lobby and probably supporting us on stream now at the moment. Watching these boys, seeing what can they do better, how are the teams rotating. I know that's what I would do. Get as much of information as you can on your opponents. You see everyone now currently in zone almost. UAE still has 1 member now in the blue, slowly pushing in. And look at that zone shift right down to the left bottom side of the map to Fury Pier. What a huge zone shift. And currently the majority of the teams are outside of zone, and now they have to get in their vehicles and spark and see who can get the high hill, the compounds, the good positions first before anyone else. Quite a few teams already in zone, which probably will just gatekeep a lot of these guys now trying to get into this new zone. That's UAE, they know Team 13 UAE rotating right here past him. Venom trying to take some shots, trying to hit. He gets 1 or 2 shots in, but not doing much damage. And now they themselves need to rotate into zone. And this is where you're going to see a lot of people get knocked out of the vehicles, trying to get to a spot in zone. And looks like Team 4 BGE, they pulled up on a hill right above Team 18 upper 6. You got Zane there just scoping in, looking for the perfect knock, and I bet you they want that compound. BGE loves that compound. They also have their backs on S7. So they got two teams. They have the high ground advantage. And it's all going to be who gets the first knock, who is going to push who. Reverb there, looking for a better angle. They've got teams on both sides. Looks like it's only Roy that is in the warehouses where the rest of his team is near the bridge. So if Roy does get knocked, and I'm pretty sure BG will push him and his teammates will not be able to back him up. Zane on top of that mountain. They can see everyone rotating in on the moment. He's just taking shots on everyone that's trying to get over across that field in the open. B7 going for the center fields. We've got KHK right there on the northern Pachinki Hill. There's also a lot of teams on the opposite hill of them, right next to the quarry side. 4 teams trying to get on that hill. Rella Insider also in a compound, overlooking a lot of teams, doing some damage but not getting the knocks as yet. Zone is still big. There's still 14 teams in, so no one taking too many risks. It's always about a game 1, right? I mean, yeah, it will just a good start for the tournament if you can get the first chicken dinner for the tournament.
Guy your front. Stay careful. Rock. No enough you push rock. Now that rock in the good you come.
Looks like KHK.
Nice,
Are they going to engage this team? No, KHK. No, they're rotating. And another zone shift, a bit more right. This is going to be an open field final zone. And this is now where it's going to be interesting. Not a lot of place left. 4 teams to get into. We got B7 engaging. And that is it for B7. KHK wiping out B7. Well done, KHK. That was so quick. They just crashed that little hut and just made it and shot everyone right there in that little shack. We still have B7 now. He is alone, but he's got one. He's got Team 3 pulling up on him. Crisis score pulling right up on Nell. And B7 now wiping out Team 3 Crisis score. Well played now. Being the solo survivor for his team and doing the clutch.
Nah, scouting work. Nah, suppose just leave one for it. My game don't lag safe. My phone the hot mad hotting.
Got Team 17 Navy Esports. They are trying to keep Team 12 Gaming Force out of zone. They already have a knock. They already lost 2 members as well. Managed to get 1 knock there on Team 12, but he is raised up already. He almost destroying the vehicle. They're trying to get into zone, but Kraken is left behind by his team. With a buggy without wheels, that's not going to bring you very far, Kraken. And Team 17 making it very difficult for Kraken to get into that zone. Team 14. Got Team 11 pulling up on Team 14. Team 14 only has 1 member left. It's up to Zik with the Opai pushing in hard on him, right in front of him. I'm not sure if they even know about him. Team 11 just using that small little ditch there. And they've got one player right there next to them, just laying prone, hoping for the best. He's the last one for his team, so he's just going to try and get as much of placement points as he can. Maybe pick off 1 or 2 players that's left in the open. Now we're going almost now to the second last zone. And this is where everyone now needs to start pushing in. You got Team 18 getting pushed here by BGE. BGE, Blackjack Esports, just crashing there, straight into upper 6. See Reverb trying to get that first knock. And one of them, Zane, does get knocked in the process. Zane almost getting... Okay, he's back up. They managed to get the rest. They take down Sergey. It's down to Tammy. And that is it for Team 18. Upper 6 getting wiped out by Blackjack Esports. And Blackjack Esports now has the best compound, with S7 now pulling up on the hill where they were previously. And now they will probably focus right there on Blackjack Esports from top. And now the tables have turned. And they're also looking at UAE. There's so many people right there in the open field. We got UAE, KHK, we got B7, and we got Rilla Insider. Everyone in the open field, hoping they will get that final zone on them. Or is it going to move back into the compound? Navy still needs to get into zone. We also have Team 11 to occupy that still needs to rotate into zone. And well done, they do get a knock on stay. Right there in the open field. And UAE getting themselves another kill. Wiping out Dr. VSS as they get crashed. And they're just taking shots all over. It is crazy at the moment. It's an open field. KHK have one knocked. Rilla Insider is trying to push in. Everyone is trying to push in. Team 9 is right there on the edge of the blue zone. Another one goes down from Team 11. And Smokey goes down as well. There's only one up for Team 11. And there's just nowhere for the Opai top team to go into. And that is it. Team 11 is out. In comes Team 14 as well. Also rotating late into the blue. And he's going to run straight into Rilla Insider. And there we go. They take him out as he pulled up. TB7 now, also solo player. Also might rotate straight into Rilla Insider. UAE just keeping everyone right there. And BGE now finally getting pushed here by S7. They take down Roy. And they are just getting ridiculed there by nades. Zane trying to keep the remaining of S7 out from the warehouse, while they do get a knock on Butcher behind the tree. And they get another one now, and they know it's one up, and they're gonna push. They want that final kill, and that is taking out Sector 7. And suddenly we have 8 teams left. UAE Pablo being knocked there in the open field. Can Venom get him? No, there we go. UAE is wiped out as well. Rilla just seeing him from that open field and confirming that team wipe as well. So currently in open field, Rilla Insider and BGE as well as UAE and KHK. The 3 of the 4 top teams, I would say, in this lobby in the final zone. And now looks like we got Navy Esports. They need to get into zone. And now all the smokes are starting to fly in. We still have a B7 Nell, the solo player for his team, slowly pushing, and he might run straight into Rilla now. And that's it. He goes out as well. UAE getting knocked in the process by BGE. They're just getting knocked all over, and looks like the zone is going to take out the final player, and it does. That is it for Unsullied Army. BGE Reverb does get knocked in the process. Will KHK confirm that kill on Reverb, or can his teammates back him up with enough smokes and get him up? You can see Zane pulling right next to Envy there at the moment. Looks like BGE and Navy have the best spot so far in zone, with Rilla Insider taking the other side of the zone. They do get one knock there from Sleepy with a beautiful nade on Dini. And it's Maduk is the last one left. They've got the smallest little ditch there. But they've got Rilla Insider nading from one side. They've got BGE Zane nading from the other side. So it's not looking too good here for Team 17. Reverb gets taken out there by KHK. MVP taking our Reverb, and there's no way these teammates can back Reverb up. He is too far away from them, right on top of KHK. And Maduk is the last one left for his team. It's down to KHK, Blackjack Esports, Rilla Insider, and Navy Esports. Sleepy getting a couple of hits there from Rilla Insider. It looks like he's gonna make it. And it looks like Zane might just be able to pick up Reverb here. What an amazing save there. But in comes the zone. No, he's not gonna get him. Oh, and Zane getting that knock on Lace right in outside of the, and he gets the final one as well. Blackjack Esports Zane getting the squad wipe on KHK. And now we've got still Team 17, Esports, and Rilla Insider, the last three teams from Game 1. Blackjack Esports still have 3 up. Rilla Insider have 2 up. And we've got Navy up with 1 as well. Sleepy pushing in hard with smoke in front of him. Trip trying to stay there. Looks like Sleepy's got him on 20 HP. 1 nade and it's done. He's going to pull up there with the buggy. Oh, and he gets knocked from the buggy. Sleepy just knocked himself with the buggy. A little bit too hasty there. But Skola does get the knock there on Trip and a confirm on Trip. And now they did get the raise on Coco. It's a 3v2 at the moment. And Muddock can just ruin any of these two teams' fighting chances. I mean, if Muddock goes down, Z goes down to Skola. It's Skola versus Shroud and Coco. Can Shroud get the knock there? Boosting up, and well done to Rilla Insider. What an amazing performance there from them. 14 kills in total. We got Blackjack Esports there in second place, also with 14 kills. Man, these two teams are just too OP. And that is it for Game 1. We quickly look through who the MVP is for Game 1. It looks like it would be Reverb on 6 kills. Zeke on second place on 5 kills. We do have Nevi Muddock on 7 kills. So looks like Muddock is the MVP of this match, having the highest kills. We'll be right back now for Game 2. There we go, guys. While we wait for the next game to start, what did you think of game one? What amazing play there was by Rilla Insider, just going for zone and just taking that win in game one. I mean, if we just look at the teams, KHK, Rilla Insider, and Blackjack Esports, three very OP teams, and their rotations were just spot on, taking the high hills, not crashing compounds blindly, and I feel that is most of what most of our stream teams are doing wrong. If you watch our other streams and you watch these guys play, they are just on another level. Their game sense, their gun skills. Uh, we got a lot to learn if we want to compete on that level. But looking at the previous game, I mean, Rilla Insider, they just did absolutely beautiful there, going zone after zone, waiting for their first or second knocks, then pushing up on the teams and still not pushing blindly, just straight up, getting there, playing it strategically smart, to put it that way, and making sure they clutch the teams. So, who is your prediction? Who is going to win game two? See, game two is about to start. Want to see in the comment section, will it be Rilla Insider yet again? Can they do two games in a row, or will we have another team taking game two? And there we go. And we're all loaded in for game two. So if we quickly look through the teams for tonight yet again. So we got in slot 3 Crisis Core. We've got in slot 4 Blackjack Esports. In slot 5 we've got Sector 7. In slot 6 we got Pro Gaming. In slot 7 we've got UAE. In slot 8 Rilla Insider. In slot 9 Habitual Gaming. In slot 10 we've got KHK. In slot 11 we got Teopai. In slot 12, we've got Gaming Force. Slot 13, we've got UA. Slot 14, we've got Yin Yang. In slot 15, Outsiders. Slot 16, Beta 7 Esports. Slot 17, Navy Esports. And finally, slot 18, the upper 6. So as we start here for game 2, there we have a nice little line there on the top left corner of the map. And with Bikini being so small, you can pretty much go almost from port to contra if you know how to jump, that is. Let's see who is going to jump out first. Who's going to land on one another? There we go. Slot 3 already jumping out. There's a couple of teams going down to Cosmodrome. So it looks like Cosmodrome might just be our first point of action. Couple of teams going to Mount Kresnik side, to Port Vorster, maybe a few to Villa as well. Dobra Mestro maybe has one or two teams, and the rest of them will take the south side on Dino Park, Abbey, and Tovar side. And like the two teams that before they're going to land in Cosmo, they're both floating over. Well, and that is Rilla Insider right there on team 14, which is Yin Yang. We got a few teams still coming down. Looks like they're going to land right on top of one another. And there we go, Rilla, Zeke. You see there, 11 already has his aim on Rilla. They know about him. They're slowly still floating over them. No teams really taking much risk early game. No one landing on top of another team. Now everyone just focusing to get their perfect loadout, perfect armor, a vehicle or two, maybe a nade or 20, and then going to focus on the engagements. But we do see 11 starting to push in here on Zeke. He knows about Rilla's right there on top of him. Zeke in front, Trip on the side. It's a 2v2. Who's going to win is in Wilder 11 and Zeke. Get Trip and Zeke. Zeke and Zeke. What an interesting name. See, I do have no game sound. See if we can fix that real quick. While we wait for the team to focus on the game sound, we can have a look here and see what's going to happen. Like 11, they're going to crash trip. And they look like they're going to push them for sure. The trip is all alone. It's a 2v1. It's 11 and Zeke on 11 on trip. We have Zeke way up there in the distance. It looks like Trip is just sitting there in a corner, just waiting for one of them to come outside for an easy knock to make it a 1v1. But I'm pretty sure they have to know. Do they know? Oh, and he almost gets 11. Now they know. Now they know. Oh, and will that nade hit? Let's see. Trip in trouble, yeah. Let's see, will they push him? No, doesn't looks like Trip might just be able to get out of there. But he does have Zeke pushing in. Probably going to give him there some backup. And in comes J Roller now as well. And Zeke just popping smoke there, trying to get Trip out of there, trying to get some distance. And you got 11 and Zeke pushing straight up into Trip. They do get Trip down. Zeke gets 11 down. It's Zeke on Zeke. See, Trip does get taken out. Rilla Insider already losing one. And in comes Kill Z. So now it's a 3v2 at the moment. Zeke against Zeke. And in comes those mollies and those nades. See in the comment section here. Say BGE winning from Roach. Well, I just have to look and see. Rilla Insider already losing one early. Zeke gets the knock. Oh my gosh. And Zeke clutches two from Rilla Insider. Zeke OP. And suddenly it's a 2v1 where it was a 3v1 initially. And J Roller is the last one left. Can J Roller clutch it or is he going to go for placement? They did so good in game one. And suddenly game two, they already lost 3 players early. They know about him. J Roller against Kill Z and Zeke. J Roller always being OP. Can he clutch this? Let's have a look at J Roller not hitting those hits. They know it's a 2v1. In comes Zeke. Zeke against J Roller. Oh my gosh, Zeke. Zeke is down, but in comes Gilzy. J Roller getting one, but Zeke with that jump shot saving the day. Well done, Zeke. They did lose 11. But Zeke is just OP. He's got 4 kills for his team. Zeke squad, what? Rilla Insider. What even? What even? Man, what a good fight. Always love watching these two teams go out. See the rest of the teams No one on top of each other yet. Everyone is still focusing on loot, getting into zone. See ya, slot 11 to Opai. Opai still on 0 kills. They're still looting. They're not looking too bad. They've got a hot springs all for themselves, but the zone is starting to move in. They've got a long way to go if they do not have a vehicle. UAE and Volnova also need to rotate in. Also have Team 9, Habital Gaming, slowly rotating wide into zone. They're taking a very, very wide route. While the majority of the teams are in zone at the moment. So we're still waiting for the team to see if they can fix the game sound. I think it's just muted in the studio. We'll see if I can get the team for you guys to fix that ASAP. And there we go. We've got game sound back. Now we can see still a lot of teams still rotating into zone. Looks like Dini's working on his gym sessions there. Working on some push-ups. And there we go. Who do you guys think? Who is going to win this next game? KHK definitely taking this, says Keyboard Warrior. Keyboard Warrior will just have to look and see KHK, Blackjack Esports, and Rilla Insider, the top 3 teams from game 1. It might just be any of the games. Rilla Insider already out, unfortunately, early. So my bet, if I would have to guess, I would have to go with the Blue Zone. Blue Zone always being OP, getting the most kills. I think that is the safest for a caster to put his money on. So my money is just on the Blue Zone being man of the match this game. Top in sports, a lot of teams still in the blues, still trying to find a spot in zone. Go have a look at our top teams. Blackjack Esports, this just rolling around there. Zane just looking at the compounds there on Goroka, but not seeing anyone there. Looks like it's safe for his team to take Goroka. They've got center zone as well as outsiders. We got slot 6 Pro Gaming in right there next to them as well. Beta 7 taking the south side. Team 9 Habital Gaming just camping this drop that's coming down, hoping that someone will hopefully try and go get that drop, unless they do it themselves. Engagement's definitely slower here in game 2. In game 1 we did see a lot of early engagements, but I think that was just in the hype of the moment. Game 1 of a new tournament, you want to square up against your opponents, see what fights you win, what you don't win, who you need to look out for. What an exciting game 1 we had. And Watu saying Habital for the win. Chad, yes, I do hear the echo as well, but at least we can give you game sound and casting sound. think what you're hearing is probably it's coming through from the studio. There we go. That should be a little bit better now. Alright, so a lot of teams now starting to scope in. We got KHK overlooking Team 9, which is Habital Gaming. See a MV. Oh, he gets crashed there on one of Habital Gaming's members. And looks like all of them are just going to crash right there on MVP. While the rest of his team is still holding the backside there. MVP does take a knock on one. Down goes D-Stair. It's down to AO and Petco. In comes his other teammate as well. He might see Petco right there on top. Oh, but he gets ganked here from AO. But Triple N7 does get the return knock. And now it's a 1v1. Triple N on Ped. Who's going to win this fight? It's going to be a close one. And then 7. Oh, what an almost beautiful nade there. Getting a couple of damage right there on the bed. But in comes Lace now as well. We still have Dax right there on the way left side. They need to pick up MVP and Rajhab. Looks like he's going to get the res as well. If we look at Zax is trying to rotate right around them while they are still reviving their teammate. Trying to get up that mountain. He can just surprise KHK here from the backside. Oh, they get another knock there. A beautiful nade from Triple N7. And again, it's Ped. A 1v3. Ped is going to get pushed hard now. He's pre-nading that corner. In comes Lace there from the side. Lace in the smoke. He gets a couple of hits. He confirms one kill. Ped. Oh, Ped is down to 10 HP. Run, Ped, run. Zax is just popping nades there. Down goes Ped. Now you can see Zax is just randomly, he's panicking. He's popping nades all over. KHK, definitely not a team you want to mess with. And they are pushing in hard here. Triple N7 right there in front. You know Zax is right there inside. Lace coming in from the other side. They're cornering him from all over. Who's going to get the kill? Nades flying in. Triple N7 pushing in. Getting knocked from all over. And it is MVP that steals that kill. Well played, KHK. 4 kills for them. That was a beautiful push there from KHK. And if we have a look at the rest of the teams, everyone is settled in a compound right into center zone almost. The zone almost closing. Everyone in zone. Where is this zone going to? Unsullied Army having his eyes right there on UAE. And it looks like that zone is going more to Mount Kresnik's side. Having a slight piece of Goroka in. A little piece of Villa, a little piece of coal mine. No one pushing each other yet. All the teams definitely playing more strategically this game, trying to get the better positions and just gatekeeping and defending the position they are in. Groko, and here's UAE getting a knock on King. King is out and he died. Snew getting the first on King. Unsullied Army running for zone. They've got UAE right there next to them. B7 in front of them. B7 right there, taking the shots but not getting the knocks. Oh, but he does get YOP down. Derely getting one out. Maxi YOP currently knocked, getting the raise in. And looks like B7, they're just going to leave their teammate there. Jesse now rushing in to confirm that kill. And they need to get into zone as well. B7 just outside of zone. Quickly healing up and now heading back in. Beautiful play there from Unsullied Army. Getting a knock for a knock. Kill for a kill. Daniel Isaac saying BGE wins with 12 kills. Have you seen Blackjack Esports in game 1? I think they might just surprise us with a little bit more kills. K9 Gaming saying 4KT with 22 kills. 4KT. We'll see. 22 kills. That is massive. Maxi YOP going down yet again. Inside the blue. Play zone taking out Pablo. Told you. Kraken getting the knock on who's who. Looks like team 11. They lost who's who. They've got a knock on Wicha. Need to get him up real quick. They do have one knock on team 12, confirming that kill as well. In comes Stuff and Vortex. Gaming Force pushing hard oh, did they just... Yeah, they wiped them all out. Well played, Team 12. Gaming Force winning that fight, getting 3 kills for his team. And now they've got to defend against KHK right there on top of the mountain as well. And they've got Blackjack Esports pushing in here from the side. And now everyone is just engaging everyone, gatekeeping everyone. We only have one left on Team 15. Team 15, the outsiders, getting one kill at least on S7. Second got Butcher running across the ice there. Sector 7 not looking too good. Everyone in the open, in the blue, still need to get into zone. Roy is currently the only one in zone. Blackjack Esports also engaging. Blackjack Esports so far just on 1 kill so far. Definitely going to see a lot from them. And just look how lucky they are getting a small little piece of this zone. A lot of zone shift away from Mount Kresnik into the open field, with Blackjack Esports having almost the only solid cover inside this zone. Nevi getting knocked there on top. Zane doing his best, doing what he does best, just getting those knocks. Now they're returning fire. Zane needs to get into cover. Team 14 Yin Yang got their eyes on Zane. And we still got KHK. KHK needs to push down into Team 17. Can Nevi gatekeep KHK, or can KHK fight their way into the zone? Yin Yang also still needs to push into Blackjack Esports here. We got the outsiders. Slot 15. They've got Sector 7. Oh, Roy does get 2 knocks, 1 first hit, but Roy is on 1 HP. Looks like Isak's pushing in here from the side. He does get the knock. Well done, Isak, saving the day and getting that wipe on Sector 7. And now as this fight's all over. Slot 17. Navy Esports. They're getting pushed hard by upper 6. Can Dini get the rest? But Sergi is pushing up on him. Isco is currently knocked as well. It's down to Dini and Sergi. And well done, Sergi, getting that final one. KHK now starting to push in. MVP goes down. It's down to Lace and Triple N7. NN7 goes down as well. It's down to Lace only. Team 6 Pro Gaming doing absolutely amazing against KHK at the moment, but in comes Lace. They only have one down. Oh, down goes another one. Beautiful nade there from Lace. It's a 1v2 at the moment. Zane taking out Temi there from the side. And Zane confirming Temi as well. Play zone getting the last of the team on Sergey. Reverb getting out Risa. Lace slowly pushing in. See KHK, can he wipe this? Can he make it a 1v4? Zone is going to push him straight in. He's got 4 team members. Oh, Lace getting stuck there on him on the vehicle. Almost a beautiful nade there. And Lace gets knocked down. He gets Denver down. There's just too many. He does confirm that kill. But that is it for KHK. Blackjack Esports suddenly on 6 kills. Still a full team. They're pushing up hard. They know about a fight on top. Zane is already there. It's all flying in. Sleepy and Reverb pushing in hard. They do have one knock. Oh, down goes Sleepy. Beautiful. Oh, and that nade almost confirming Sleepy. Sleepy is a 1 HP. But a beautiful save there. That nade almost wiping out 2 Blackjack Esports members. And Zane has to cover now. We still have Team 12 Gaming Force on the left side pushing in. Yin Yang as well. And the focus is all right here on Pro Gaming and Blackjack Esports. Nathan on 1 HP. Axel gets down. It's down to Nathan only. Nathan is on fire. Nathan, can he get that hill in? Yes, he does. Oh, but a beautiful knock there from Reverb, taking out Pro Gaming, and looks like it might just be Blackjack Esports' game. They still have a full squad up. They've got 9 kills so far. See, the Gaming Force need to defend against Blackjack Esports and Yin Yang. 3 teams left. Yin Yang might just surprise Blackjack Esports here from the bottom side. Ooh, Skill almost getting taken out there from the left side from Team Job. Down goes one. Well, a beautiful knock there from Skola. And Zane getting down Skill. And confirming skills. And Zane has one in front of him. It's a 1v1. It's Blackjack Esports Zane against Yin Yang Zik. Zik you saw having a beautiful squad wipe on KHK. Orilla inside on my part in the early game. Oh, Reverb goes down. Zane to the rescue. Can Zane get the knock? No, they do confirm him. Suddenly Reverb and Skola going down. It's down to Sleepy and Zane only. Still have Zeke there on the left side. Let's see, will Zeke surprise them here? He's rotating wide around at the bottom there. It's a 2v1. Who is going to win this game? Will it be Blackjack? Will it be Gaming Force? Oh, down goes Zane. And the confirm is down. Sleepy takes down Vortex. Oh, but what a surprise there from Zik on slot 14. Yin Yang surprising us all. Getting the knock on Blackjack Esports. It's a 1v2 Yin Yang against Gaming Force. Vortex is still knocked. And well played, Gaming Force. Who would have thought? Gaming Force doing absolutely beautiful. 7 kills in total for Gaming Force. In slot 2, we've got Yin Yang with 5 kills, Zik with 5 kills, and then we've got Blackjack Esports on 11 kills. What a beautiful play that was. And see the rest of the teams. So MVP for this match looks like it's a tie with three players. It's definitely Zik on 5 kills, Reverb on 5 kills, and KHK MVP on 5 kills. All 3 of them having 5 in total. But that was quite an interesting game. Not everyone playing as aggressively as they did in game 1. Game 2 definitely being more strategically played. I think also mostly because a lot of these players, Vikendi isn't really in the lineup for most pro competitions. And with Vikendi being out of the system for a little while, I'm not sure a lot of these players know exactly the map and the compounds and so forth. So it was a little bit slower, a slower match definitely. But I must say that was a very interesting ending. Definitely not what we expected with Blackjack Esports having a full team there in the second final zone, pushing against 2 teams, but unfortunately getting surprised there from the backside on Yin Yang. Beautifully played. We'll see you guys now again for the next game on Group B, Game 3. And there we go. Welcome to Group B Game 1. Currently, we have in slot 3 Move to Kill. Slot 4, we've got Final Verdict. In slot 5, we've got Blank Legions. Slot 6, Project Esports. In slot 7, we've got Dark Magicians. Slot 8, Fight for Country. Slot 9, we've got Chopa Marimbondo. In slot 10, we've got Horse Esports. Slot 11, Blue Tides. Slot 12, Sparsa EST6. In slot 13, Apex Youth. Slot 14, Just Play. 15, Atrox. 16, The Predators. 17, YM Beasters. And slot 18, Underrated Esports. First match is Sanok. Let's have a look and see who is going to land on Bootcamp. Who's going to go to Paradise? So we've got the Magicians in Paradise. And we've got Habital Gaming in Bootcamp. No one contesting them. See a couple of teams going to Camp Charlie's side. A couple of teams floating over ruins. One team in Hutting. Kahoot not contested as well. So no one really landing on another team yet. It's the first game for Group B. Everyone's nerves are sky high. So who do you guys think? Who's going to take game 1 from Group B? Will it be the Magicians? I see already Glitch voting for the Magicians. They definitely are OP. This looks like we got slot 16. They're pushing up. The Predators are slowly pushing up into slot 14 here, which is Just Play. Just Gaming might get surprised here from the Predators. Predators doing what they do best. And they might just catch someone on the outside. Smoke OP running right in front of Zero. And Smoke OP does get taken out by Zero. Well done, Zero. And now we got Steroids. Steroids. He's going to run straight into just cash out on top there. He does get the knock on Wi-Fi. But down goes cash out from Zero. Zero saving his teammate there. So we got 2 down already for Just Play. And now Sad is stuck on the other side of the road. He knows he can't push over. And he's already got Epic there behind him as well, which I don't believe he knows about. Zero just confirming his kills on top there. Sad definitely in big trouble here. He's got a full squad and they all know where he is. Epic just waiting for Sad to run here out in the back. Sad might just run straight into Epic. Oh, he goes back inside. I was about to say, if Sad stayed in the open air 1 second longer, then Epic would have taken him out. The rest of the team still on the other side of the road. Got 3 on the northern side. Epic here on the southern side. Just gatekeeping him. Oh, looks like Epic might just rush him now. Epic going down. And Sad hears him. It's a 1v1. It's Epic versus Sad. Oh, but his teammates getting a couple of hits in on Sad. Sad on 50 HP. And in comes the rest of TP. Trying around a corner, but Epic with a beautiful pre-fire there on Just Sad. And Team 16 taking out the first team, which is Just Sad. But it's still game 1, boys. Sad, you're gonna do a lot better in game 2. I just feel it. This just wasn't your time. The rest of the teams, everyone very, very wide split up. No one on top of one another. Quite an interesting zone here. The zone touching on all 3 islands. It might just go down to the southern small island. Just have to wait and see what the zone decides to do today. Who you think? Who just sad that just are you sad that Sad died? Yes, we are all sad Sad actually being a very OP team. We know them very well. Played a couple of times as scrims against them as well. So I know they aren't noobs. They've got very, very OP players. It was just unlucky getting third partied, not expecting that fight, losing too early, and then having a full team push one player. So better luck next time, Sad. We'll definitely see you in game 2 clapping again. See UC saying Blue Tides for the win. MTK tracing, come on MTK. MTK being moved to kill. So we'll definitely have to see if they can move and kill. And we might just see the Blank Legions now running into TP at the moment. Team 16, the Predators, moving in closer to Blank Legion. This might just be our next fight. The Predators already have one squad wipe on their leaderboard. Isaac OPSing and Zig takes down 11. Oh, yes. I just love the banter. Rambo has his eyes on the Predators. He definitely knows about them. The Predators slowly moving down. Rambo is right here in front of him. Oh, he might actually not seen them. The Predators might just catch Rambo right here in the open, rotating right in front of them. Oh, and they do take the shots. Gets to the buggy. Is he going to? No, and they do. Epic takes down Blank Legion Rambo. And that he's taken out. Now Blank Legion is only 3 players strong. 2 of them being in a compound. Uno is still missing. Uno, no. Uno does make it back to his team. So it's a 3v4. Will the Predators bounce on their next prey, or are they going to go for zone rather? We definitely see the Magicians. They heard the shots. Magicians slowly pushing up behind them. The Predators might just get third-partied from the Magicians from top side. While the Predators are moving straight into Blank Legion, the Magicians is right behind them. So it might just be a third on a fourth party here. It's going to be one hell of a party at the moment. We'll see just now. Looks like now the Predators moved away from Blank Legion. They're going further west side. And now the Magicians has taken that top hill. This quarry is almost always the most famous rotation place. Always that hill the Magicians on. If you just stay there for 1 or 2 minutes, you will catch a team rotating past you. You can see Aatrox, they got their eyes on slot 8. Slot 8 being fight for country. See Aatrox nerve me. Taking a couple of shots there. Valeria and Dead slowly pushing in. Looks like slot 15, team 15 is rather going to go deeper into zone. They're going for the small bridge. Scoping it out first, making sure it's safe. They still do have fight for country right there on their backside with Aatrox and Valeria and Dead just watching over them. Making sure the rest of the team can get into the compound safe before they start to move probably. Well, no, they're both moving now as well. So no other fights as yet. Everyone's starting to rotate, getting closer and closer to one another. Pretty sure next action will be in the next couple of seconds or so. Look at Team 6 and Team 9. see Spiker has his eyes right there in front on Clutcher. They do now about Team 6 right there below him. And they also have the Predators slowly coming in from the eastern side. Everyone trying to get a little piece of that top hill on top of boot camp. While the Magicians are just going straight into the boot camp. We got Tropa, Marimbondo. They've got the hill. We've got Team 6 Project Esports. They've got the top side of Painan. And we've got the Predators on the side of the mountain as well. Looks like the Magicians are just setting up camp right here next to boot camp, hoping to catch anyone rotating here past them on the side of boot camp. And they might just see, as Team 10 is starting to push, and Horse Esport might just crash straight into the Magicians. They pulled up right on top of them. Oh, and down goes Ash. The rest of the team just crashing the compound, taking on Felix. But down goes TM as well. Smurfs goes down. It is down to Kasim only. It's a 3v1. Can Kasim clutch it? Kasim moving into the open, getting closer to Outlaw. You got Felix coming from the side, and Kiri gets it. And that is it for Team 10. Horse Esports gets sent back to the lobby by Team Dark Magicians. Only getting the knock on one, but they are on 4 kills so far. Full team still strong. And they suddenly caught everyone's attention. As you can see, Team B, Spyco, he's searching for that team. He knows he heard the shots. He wants to third party it. Slot 9 on the hill. No, they're moving back on top. They're just going to gatekeep everyone. So we still have the Dark Magicians right there on the corner of boot camp. We've got TMB on the top of boot camp on the hill, while the rest of the team still need to make their way in. And so we've got a fight on Team 16. The Predators getting crashed here by AE. Apex Youth. There's one left for Apex Youth. He's running, he's trying, he needs to pop a hill. He gets pushed hard by Zero. Well done, Zero. Getting another confirmed kill for them there. And it's down to Siko only. Siko and Cage. But Siko is right up to Cage. Where is Cage? Cage is not even on them. Okay, looks like Cage is AFK. Cage is AFK here, right here in Sami. He's going to bleed out to zone. Looks like he's healing. He's got 32 first aid so far. He's going to do a heal off. And now this is now we're going to see a lot of action. Team 11 Blue Tides pushing up onto Team 6 Project Esports. They're pushing the same compound with Clutcher and Blue on one side, Zelda and Jill Ultron on the other side. You see Gapsy and Jealous pushing in here on Clutcher. Down goes Jealous. Clutcher just clutching it. And he's going to get the confirm as well. Jealous is out of the game. Clutcher knows the rest of the team is right here in front of him. And now they are just going to start nading all over. In comes Blue. Blue and Clutcher. Will they clutch this against Team 11 Blue Tides? Oh, that nade almost taking out Blue. Team 8, they are quite safe. Like the only other action we have at this moment is still on. Where are they now? Here. So blue is currently knocked. Clutcher is down to 20 HP. Slot 6. And they do take out BT. Well played. Team 6. Team 6 Project Esports. They didn't lose a member and they've got 4 kills in total for their team. Well played. Painan has a team starting to rotate in slowly. We've got Aatrox right there on the side. TMB is still holding the mountain. And looks like Team 9, they are focusing on Aatrox at the moment, taking a couple of shots. They know Aatrox is in a little compound, making sure they do not push up. They are just going to gatekeep keep them right there. And look at that zone change. Magicians center zone from the next zone. With the Predators just inside a zone. And then, of course, also Team 9, Chopper, Marimbondo. They have a little piece of the mountain as well, but everyone else now just need to get in. Oh, down goes kills Muffin. And they're getting pushed here from both sides. One side pushing in. They've got Team 6 pushing in from another side. Project Esports. Spyco just trying to keep off everyone there. They're trying to get the heal off there. Oh, Muffin gets spotted there. Nerf Me is down dead. Trying to get that res in. And Team 9, they are just gatekeeping everyone here from the mountain on top. Spyco taking down Zelda. Another team going on from the other side. They're still fighting on top there, focusing on 2 teams. Spyco confirming Zelda there. We got Team 6 pushing up. We got Aatrox pushing up. And it looks like Aatrox is just going to try and rotate right around. See, Team 18 also losing a player. UE's Titan goes down, but they do get a confirmed knock there on Eddie. And another knock there. Well done, Blank Legion, getting 2 knocks. Team 18 doing beautifully. Underrated sports, definitely being underrated. Aatrox dead, gets confirmed there in the kill feed. And down goes Shady as well. See, Teo, Uno is not going to go for their teammate. He's just going to camp it out. Team 17, Mr. Beasters, they are in a very troubled blue zone. So they're pushing up onto the Predators. Jackban is down to 1 HP. And around the corner comes Epic. Epic gets the knock there. Jaggerban going down. Predators, they're focusing on everyone. They still have Blank Legion Uno right there on their side as well. They're focusing on TMB on the side. They've got T3 on the left side. Down goes Clutcher. Spyco currently knocked there from Team 9. See Team 3 slowly creeping up onto the mountain, onto Team 9. And now Aatrox now pushing in as well. They did get firsted. It's down to Valeria, Nerf Me and Muffin, and they're just pushing straight into Team 9 here. Valeria might just get taken out here, running in the open in front of Killer and Delmo. If she does not get spotted. Muffin goes down. And first it's down to Nerf Me. Valeria goes down. It's now down to Nerf Me only. And TMB, they are just gatekeeping everyone at the moment. But he gets taken out from boot camp. Team 8 fight for country, fighting their way into zone. Team 18 getting 2 knocked there from the Predators. Epic, just being epic this game. It's down to Drip. And they lose another player. Titan goes down. And it's only Drip that's up. Drip against a full Predators team, while two teams are focusing on him. He did get one knock on Epic. And his team is just covering for all that they are with. Still got Team 9 on top. Trooper Marimbondo just gatekeeping everyone. Spyco just holding off the Predators as best as he can. They've got 12 kills to their game name already. TMB just doing amazing right here on this mountain. They are holding off on each side. So many teams. Each player is holding off one team. UA Drip getting out one of the magicians. Magicians are now starting to push up here onto the mountain. Down goes Drip from Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi confirming Drip. Slot 18, Bully is the last one left for his team. Oh, and almost a beautiful nade there from Killer, almost taking out Fury from the Magicians. And Killer is just popping nades all over. The Magicians are now slowly pushing in here. Who's going to win this one? Will it be the Magicians? Or will it be Team 9 TMB? And the Predators also on 14 kills. Can they get this win? And TMB are just so lucky with the zones today. The zones just popping on them all over. Oh, but suddenly Magicians get 2 knocked on Dalmo and Spyco. And Killer first hit. It's down to Clown only. It's a 1v4. Who is going to win this one? Can Clown clutch this? Magicians is pushing hard on them. The Predators right here behind Clown. Dalmo. Oh, there we go. Magician spots the Predators. Play zone taking out Cage. Finally, he did easy work with the heal off. Clown has Wi-Fi in his sight. Oh, down goes. Well played, Team 9. Proper Marimbondo. They did amazing on that mountain. But the Predators are just hungry. They're hungry. 16 against the Magicians. They've got a full squad up. They've got 16 kills to their name so far. Magicians have one down. 2 teams left. Magicians versus the Predators. These are your 2 teams that one of them is going to take game 1 for Group B. Magicians on 8 kills so far. Nate and Molly's just going over, and just look at that beautiful Molly there from Wi-Fi. And the Nate just to confirm that knock as well. Beautifully done. Down goes Zero. Down goes another one. It's 2v3. Down goes Epic as well. It's down to Wi-Fi. Well played, Magicians. They just pulled that magic right out of their hat and clutched that game. 12 kills in total for the Magicians. But the Predators, oh man, 17 kills in total. 7 kills for Zero. Zero definitely being our MVP of this game. But we also have TMB Dalmo there on 7 kills. So unfortunately they're going to have to share. Well played, Magicians. That is what you call a magic trick. Well, it suits their name, I believe. I mean, at a stage there, they had 1 or 2 knocked, and it looked like TMB is just going to push up on the Magicians. They managed to clutch that one, and just like that, the Magicians pulled out a magic trick right out of their head, and they clutched it for the win. What an interesting game 1. Sanok game, never an easy game. Also, a lot of snakes coming out to play, a lot of grass, a lot of rocks. So that was a very interesting game 1. Everyone playing it a little bit more safe, not too much aggressive. But the Predators, they were definitely Predators this game. I must say, they were the team chasing the most kills, taking all the engagements that they could. What a fun match to watch. We'll see you guys now for game 2 to see who will take game 2 from Group B. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys, to the final game for tonight on Group B. Game 4. We had a very interesting Game 3 on Sanok with the Magicians magically stealing the show. And it just shows that even if you do not push all the teams, you have your eye on the prize. They played it smart. They played it zone for zone, and they managed to clutch it for the first win. So our final game for tonight is on Miramar. And let's see who's going to take the final game for tonight in Game 4 for Group B. Will it be the Magicians again, or can the Predators clutch it all the way out for their first win? Got a beautiful northwest flight path here. Quite a big map. So we're definitely not going to see a lot of action unless a team lands on another team. San Martin always being a hard drop. Picardo as well. As we got a couple of teams jumping here straight off the bat. And we've got Aatrox followed by Team 3, Move to Kill. Move to Kill looks like they're going to Valedemar. Will Aatrox land with them? Move to Kill going across the water. And they're going to Minas del Sar, while Aatrox is taking Valadimar. So let's see, San Martin definitely has two teams that might just be our first action. Team 14 just played. They had a terrible game 1. Well, can they clutch it for a better game 2? They're landing on top of Team 10, which is Horse Esports. Come on, Sad. Just sad. You had a very sad death in game 1, being so unlucky, getting pushed solo with 4 players. Show us and make us happy this round. Graveyard having 2 teams on there as well. Looks like Team 18 landing right on top of another team. Team 18 underrated esports right on top of Team 7. He does get the knock on Nemo. And the Dark Magicians losing 1 player immediately. Team 7 is supposed to be the Dark Magicians, but it's actually Tropa Marambondo here. Somehow they managed to swap slots. TMB in the wrong slot. Either way, doesn't matter. They are getting away from them, getting loot up first. While we have Team 9, which is actually the Magicians, which should have been TMB. They are pushing TMB now. Clown on 1 HP. And looks like Team 9, they want that kill. They are pushing Clown. We've got Furix pushing in hard. He's got Clown right there in front of him, in his eyes. I don't think Clown knows. Clown is very low. He's got his vehicle in front of him. Oh, Felix might just... And down goes Clown. And the Magicians get payback. They got 2 down for TMB. They already took out Borix and Delmo. And now they're taking out Clown as well. So it's down to Spyco only. Spyco, you see him had such a good game 1. And now suddenly they have such a bad game. Let's look at Team 14. On Just Gaming. Just said he needs to make us just happy. Now focusing on Horse Esports here on Team 10. Cash out, taking a couple of nicks there. Blank Legion Uno gets a knock on Cage. And Uno first in Cage. Let's go have a look while these guys are still sizing it off. Team 13 is Apex Youth They've got a Team 5 Blank Legion right here in front of them. Already losing one player. They've got Siko and Jasser right here in front of Uno, Tayo, and Detective. It's a 3v2 at the moment. Oh, looks like they are starting to push up against Siko here. Tayo pushing up, Uno pushing up on the right side. Detective covering. Tayo almost right on top of them. They know they're in that building. And Blazing on top of the Church on top there. He's down to 50% HP. Rambo is just keeping him busy. And in comes the nades now. Jasser and Siko against all of Blank Legion almost. Those nades just not connecting yet. In the kill feed, we have BT getting down. UAE is drip. Jasser is just holding those stairs while Siko is trying to get an angle, and they are just sitting ducks there at the moment. It's a 3v2. Oh, down goes Tayo. Well played, Jasser. Jasser holding that stairs and taking out Tayo. Siko coming in from around the corner. It's a 2v2. Rambo starting to pull up now. Cage from Team 13 is sent back to the lobby. But Blank Legion also losing Tayo. Looks like Rambo using the edge here, trying to get an angle. Can Rambo get that angle and get the knock the team is waiting for? Siko on the backside. Rambo might just catch him off guard. Up goes Siko again. Who will get this first knock? Uno on the opposite side of the building. Will that nade connect? Let's have a look. Oh, he's going to throw a pan. Almost getting Siko. Siko and Jazzo, they are just holding all corners, hoping they can get another knock. Blessed on top, he needs to get down. He needs to try and support his teammates. Oh, we might just catch Uno here on the backside in the open. I think Uno might have forgotten about that. And he does. Siko does get down. Bluno, well done, Siko. And Blessed, is he going to confirm the kill? Will he be able to see it? Now he misses that confirm. Rambo is going to go get that. Yep, Rambo getting that revive in. Team 13 should have pushed on that. There's one reviving. There's one up on them. It's only Detective. And down goes Detective. Awesome here on a 2v4. Siko's going to run straight into Uno, and down goes Siko from Uno. In comes Blessing now, and it's now all down to Yasser and Blessing. Will this nade connect? And he confirms his own teammate. Blessing taking out Siko, not even damaging Uno. That was just a bad nade, and they're getting the rest there on Detective. Going straight up, running straight into bullets. Rambo taking him down. And Blessing saving him just in the nick of time. It's down to Uno only. Well, Uno does not. Well done, Blessing. making up for that bad nade and saving his teammate. They did lose both Sicko and Cage, but they've managed to get them 4 kills in the process. We got Team 18 here, underrated esports. They've got Team 11, the Blue Tides, focusing on them. I believe they already lost one member. No, they did not. It was only a knock from Team 11. Jealous just holding this small little, what do you even call this? Ditch? Hole? Trying to find Bully there in the corner. Bartsky taking some damage. Not yet getting knocked there. So some shots firing, hence and forth. Nothing really going on. Everyone just focusing, getting on into the zones. We do have Team 16 here, the Predators. They are moving in on Team 8, which is Fight for Your Country. They're moving in hard. They got Kenzo. Oh, what a beautiful nade there from Bad Boy, getting down steroids. And down goes Wi-Fi as well. The Predators in trouble. It's down to Epic only, as Zero is knocked only also. Epic, the last one left for the Predators. Predators had such an amazing game 1. And there's game 2. It's just not their game. And it looks like Epic, he's just going to take the vehicle. He's just going to go for placement. But down goes Epic as well. And the Predators are out. Well played. Teammate, fight for your country. San Martin, we still have Just Gaming. They are still in it. Just overlooking San Martin there. They still have Horse Esports right there in front of them. Taking some shots, not knocking anyone yet. Trying to gatekeep as best as possible, but their teammates are already starting to rotate into zone. See, Daniel is Brown saying Aphelion Apex wins game 4. Keyboard Warrior saying TMB 9 kills finished. TMB already being... Oh, TMB is still in it. TMB only has Spyco. Spyco is the last one left for them, just in the graveyard, just holding on. Trying to get his team some placement points. 0 kills on the board for TMB. Now everyone's starting to rotate in zone, starting to push the players closer and closer to one another. Still plenty of space in this big zone left for 12 teams. Looks like Team 10, Horse Esports, they have their eye on Team 6, Project Esports. They've got the high ground. They saw Project Esports pulling up. They're looking for a knock, waiting for one of them to run into the open. Outlaw and Kasim at the bottom there. Fireboy on top, giving info to his team. Looks like they're taking the vehicles. Are they pulling away from this? Yep, it does look so indeed. Yeah, they're gonna look for another space. See, Aatrox moving in from Al Azhar side, trying to get a spot in zone. Muffin trying to use that buggy as the best as she can. Trying not to hit a rock. I don't know if it's just me, but every time I play Miramar or any map for that matter and I drive, it's like the rocks are they just jump in front of me. I don't know if it's a new rock each season that I add, because I don't remember those rocks being there when I hit them. Maybe that's just my driving skills. Oh, but Aatrox Muffin crashing right into... Is she going to crash them? Pulling up right on Team 4. Final verdict. Looks like Muffin just holding an angle there, waiting for the rest of the team. Muffin definitely being the scout. Oh, she spots Team 11 behind the rest of Aatrox. Looks like Team 11 is now pulling away. Magician's getting a knock on Fireboy. Let's go have a look at Team 10. They did lose Fireboy and Kasim already. ESPORT has Kasim and Outlaw left, with the Magicians just focusing on them. And now we got Spyco knocking out Soma and confirming Soma. Team B Spyco, the last one left for his team. As the Can the Magicians get another knock? I don't know if they know it's only 2 left. But they've got such a good compound in zone. I highly doubt they're going to push that team at all, as everyone is now going to start to rotate. And now this is where it's going to start to get interesting. 12 teams, such a small zone. Only a handful of compounds left in zone. Someone is about to crash into someone. I just know it. Let's see who's going to be the unlucky team. Oh, Aatrox Valeria spinning out right in front of the Magician. They're going to send her straight back to the lobby. What an unfortunate place to crash and spin out. We also have Team 18 pulling right up onto Team 6, and they're just making quick work of Team 6. Well played, UES. Underrated esports. Now they're taking fire from all over as well. So many teams still left that need to get into zone. Oh, down goes Grim. Beautiful knock there from F4C. Fight for your country. Taking down Grim. They're trying to cover as best as he can while Muffin smokes. F4C taking that compound right in front of Aatrox. They're taking a little bit of damage. And looks like Dead is AFK. He's just sitting there, taking the damage. And there we go. He finally gets down. Aatrox in a little bit of trouble here. They're basically surrounded. They've got Underrated Esports on their back. And they've got Fight for Your Country right in front of them. And down goes Dead. Dead getting knocked there from behind from Underrated Esports. And they're going to confirm him as well. It's down to Grim and Muffin. The last 2 left for Aatrox. And they are just stuck in between these 2 teams. Nowhere to go. And so we also have Team 11. Gapsy getting knocked there. And confirmed Team 11 pulling up onto Team 13. Apex Youth. In comes those nades. Looks like Apex Youth, they're about to push in. It's a 3v2. They did lose Siko and Cage Ernie. It's down to Jasser and Sin. Oh, what a beautiful knock there from Jasser on Barski. Looks like they're going for that res now. Well, they'll definitely get the res. And probably going to get their vehicles and get out of there. Or they're going to try and get it again. Demolf going exactly where Barski did get knocked from previously. Oh, in comes Blessin now. It's Blessin right on top of them. Is he going to push right in? Blessin ain't scared. Blessin is going in. Blessin and Justin. Down goes Jealous. Blessin gets one knock on Jealous. Barski and Domov. Down goes Barski yet again. It's a 2v1. Doing awesome. Oh, down goes Blessin finally. And it's down to Jasser. Oh, Jasser did manage to get him. That is it for BT. Well played, Team 13. They managed to get the wipe there. Now look at his second final zone. Such a small zone. Only 4 teams in zone. You still have 10 teams left. So 6 teams in that small zone have to find themselves a little spot, a little tree, maybe a rock or two. Got a majority of them still in the blue. They need to get in. Got Horse Esports. Oh, they're getting knocked there from Aatrox. Muffin getting Kasim down. Kasim is going to bleed out. Yes, Kasim gets taken out there by Aatrox, while the rest of the teams are rotating right there behind him. Still got Team 18. Underrated Esports, still a full team. 7 kills so far for them. They gatekeeping everyone at the moment. They're focusing right there on Horsey Spawn. Blazo now taking down Cash Out from Just Gaming. Cyrox focusing on a vehicle there from Horsey Sport. Magicians rotating there on foot behind them as well. Oh, Team 9 hearing the shots. They know about Horse Esports. Horse Esports definitely in trouble here. They got 2 teams focusing just on them. And the play zone taking out a lot of people now. A lot of players. Play zone always the OP, I will say. Play zone is the top fragger every single map. Team 8 losing 2 players so far. Kenzo is down, and that is it. Titan taking down the last player, and now they're going to focus for zone. Just sad, slowly bleeding out in zone, while the rest of his teammates are as well. Doesn't look like they managed to get a vehicle, and they just died to zone. Just Gaming is just not your night tonight. But there's a lot of games still left, so come back tomorrow stronger, or the next game. I don't know when you guys are playing again, but hopefully when you see you again, you're gonna have an amazing game that day. So final verdict, they've got good zone. Who is gonna take the last game here? See keyboard here, Warrior saying, yeah, Magician's definitely gonna grab this again. We'll just have to look and see. They definitely are playing it smart. Let's see here, Argus already in zone, and he's pushing up slowly onto Team 3 here. Move to kill. And Team B is still in it as well. They only has 1 kill, but Spyco managed to survive all this time solo and managed to get his team to at least 7th place for now. Furex from the Magicians did get knocked, but it's an easy race for Argus. He gets his teammate up. Still got MTK on top there. You got UES slowly pushing up here on Magicians. Argus needs to defend here. Zarox and Triton, they're just popping in the nades and the mollies. Oh, down goes Argus. Beautiful nade there from Zyrox. And Fury, there's nothing much he can do. He's just too far. And those nades are now just flying in. Down goes Titan. Beautiful knock there from Yurei. Saving Magicians there. Most definitely from another wipe. Oh, what a beautiful nade there. And a confirm there on Argus. Argus knocking one. So it's a two knocked. Oh, but it's a 2v1 on Argus. Down goes Argus. Down goes Furix. And Furix is just getting tapped here from behind. This is not looking good for the Magicians at all. Final verdict has one knocked there as well. Argus definitely bleeding out, and that is it for Argus. The Team 18 underrated esports, they still have a full team up. Managed to take a couple of knocks, but managed to keep his entire team alive. Action is still knocked here, slowly creeping up to Fury. Hoping he can get to him in time. Spyco does finally get taken out. 5 teams left. And looks like Fury might just get action up here. They've got Team 13. They have to fight against the Apex Youth on their back. With a full underrated esports on top on the other side. Magicians definitely in trouble here. Final verdict there on the side. As well as move to kill. None of the teams, Magicians is definitely not in zone. They need to run into zone, in the open. No vehicle, no cover, no time for smokes. Team 18 managed to get in. Oh, down goes, action MVP, down goes Zarax. Final verdict, getting 2 of them down. GK move to kill in a lot of trouble. Deva moving in. Deva gets knocked. Down he goes. It's down to Shiro. Shiro and 3. Down goes 3. Trey is the last one up. And then he's almost straight into that nade. It's down to Trey. Trey is down to 20 HP. Can Shiro clutch it? And Shiro does get it. Well done. And he can now finally get final verdict. Couple of players up again. Wizard OP covering there from the side. Magicians out as well. 2 teams left. Who's it going to be? Underrated esports or final verdict? Man, what a zone. Not a lot of cover. Such open field. If you lose your vehicle and you have to run in open, someone is about to spot you and get you. Final verdict. They've got Wizard OP flanking wide around. What a brilliant play. 3 of these players focusing on the majority of the team. And look at Zyrox. Zyrox might just pull straight up on the here. But no, Titan and Bully did spot. Oh, but the underrated esports, they are so split up here at the moment. Wizard OP might spot Titan. He does get Titan down. Zyrox down to 20 HP. It's down to Zyrox and Bully. Wizard OP gets taken out by Bully. Let's see, can they get the race on Titan? I highly doubt it. In comes the nades and the smokes and everything they have. The molly. Hero gets knocked out. Well played, underrated esports. Well played indeed. Wow, just look at that kills. 15 kills in total for underrated esports. They definitely are underrated, I must say. 6 kills for Bully. 5 kills for Blessing. So Bully is definitely MVP for this game. What a brilliant gameplay there was from underrated esports. They took every engagement they could find. They didn't stand back. Even in that final zone, they knew they were almost down. They had a couple of knocked. And they just pushed everyone. I mean, they even split up for that final play. One on Wizard OP and the rest of them focusing on the rest of them. Man, these guys' game skills and gun skills, it's insane. We'll just have to see what the leaderboard says after game 1 on Group A and Group B. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow night for the rest of the groups until we see these players again matching up against the other groups. This is an interesting competition, I must say. Interesting action. The rotations are just insane. I don't know. I'm lost for words. I did not expect that from underrated esports. They are definitely underrated. But well played. You guys deserve it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys again next time.